To those of you who for them this is the first time here in Israel, I would like to start by telling you welcome to Israel. I hope that in and between the discussions you will find enough room to see the country, at least some very important places in our country. Mrs. Dalia Rabin, she is the former Deputy Minister of Defense, and she is the daughter of Yitzhak Rabin, member of Knesset Robert Elitov, Excellency Mr. Andrew Stanley, head of the delegation of the European Union in Israel, Professor Ziv, Professor Itzik Ben Rafael, the chairman of EUREKA, our scientist, Dr. Eli Ofer, chairman of the High-Level Group, Mr. Yisrael Shammai, chairman of the National Program Coordinators, high-level representatives, the Joint Director of my office, Mr. Sharon Kedmi, ladies and gentlemen. It is an honor to address you here tonight at the Yitzhak Rabin Center, both in terms of the company and the context. This is a truly a memorable occasion. This center we are sitting in tonight was established with the aim of promoting peace and cooperation, the very characteristic exemplified by late Yitzhak Rabin, our former Prime Minister, who was tragically assassinated in 1995. Yitzhak Rabin was a true innovator, both in his quest for peace and in his deep commitment to the civil society based on respect, democratic values, and social responsibility. This center was established to honor Yitzhak Rabin and, most importantly, to ensure his legacy and his message life on. Yitzhak Rabin once said that Israel is no longer a people that duels alone. It has to join the global journey toward peace, reconciliation, and international cooperation. The message certainly rings true tonight as I stand here before EUREKA representatives from 40 different nations. It is clear we are not alone. Together and through the EUREKA platform, we have created new technologies, boost national economies, created employment opportunities, and contributed to the lasting prosperity of our nations. Through the cooperation in R&D and technological innovation that the EUREKA Network support, we have gained more than just economic benefits. Joint Israeli-European projects are crucial to improving our societies, to protecting our environment, and to strengthening the bonds between us. I believe that science can serve as a bridge between cultures and continents. It is in embracing this spirit of international collaboration and cooperation that Israel is proud to have assumed leadership in the EUREKA Network for the year 2010-2011 chairmanship year. And it is our honor to have been granted the privilege, especially during EUREKA's 25 years anniversary. With your support, we look forward to the challenge of leading EUREKA from our base here in Israel, the land of milk, honey, and innovation. I'm sure you all have heard the term innovation quite often over the past several days, but it is also a concept that here in Israel can also be seen in our buildings and beaches, our solar panels and cell phones. It is a concept many of us in Israel live by, a mission we inherited, embraced by our scientists and researchers, our industry leaders and businessmen, our teachers and politicians. Innovations is philosophy, followed by our more than 3,800 technology-based startup companies and by our 8 Israeli Nobel Prize winners, including Yitzhak Rabin. Yes, innovation flows in our blood. In a dynamic and constantly changing environment, innovation is our key to both survival and progress. We adapted our economic structure in response to the challenges associated with globalization. We shifted to a competitive, high-tech oriented economy open to international cooperation. Today, even faced with a global economic and financial crisis, our economy remains relatively stable and strong. As EUREKA Chair, we are committed to strengthen EUREKA to provide a path toward further growth and collaboration. Under the Israeli chairmanship, we will seek to further enhance the economic and the cooperative tools that allows for growth and prosperity within and between our nations. In an increasingly competitive global market and faced with the pressing challenges to our environment and societies, the innovation and cooperation EUREKA represent is invaluable. In Israel, as in Europe, we can simply not afford to rest on our laurels. We must strive to identify new trends and anticipate changes and challenges. The Israeli chairmanship emphasizes on promoting clean technologies reflect that need. Through the EUREKA Clean Tech initiative, we seek to encourage EUREKA industrial projects focused on R&D cooperation in the clean tech sector. In Israel, the development and efficient management of energy and water, renewable energy, and green technologies with lighter environmental footprints stem from our own experience and needs in a region not particularly known for its natural resources. But the need is not confined to our borders. It is a global challenge that requires the kind of international cooperation and collaboration the EUREKA represent. Together, with the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Labor, its Office of the Chief Scientist, and Matimov, the Israeli Industry Center for R&D, I look forward to a fruitful year and continued productively and success of entire EUREKA network. Now, distinguished HLG representatives and guests, I invite you to get just another taste of Israeli culture of innovation, our culinary innovation, as we say in Hebrew, בתיאבון. Thank you very much.